Welcome, everyone, to another One Question, Two Analysts, 3 minutes. I'm Tom Loy with 24/7 Sports alongside Irish Illustrated insider Kevin Sinclair. Kevin, looking at the big picture, what do you consider the most overrated and underrated aspects of recruiting?
I think I'll start with the most underrated. To me, it's really positional needs and class needs. I really think that so a lot of people are sort of looking at star rankings and where the class sort of ranks amongst, the conference or nationally. And really, I think that, the way I really weigh a class is a few different things. But number one is, did that program or did Notre Dame hit its needs? Notre Dame could have 7 top 100 recruits in this class and 2 5-stars, but we all know what the end game would be if Notre Dame didn't sign any cornerbacks, let's say, or any guards. So that's sort of on the underrated side. On the overrated side for me is class rankings, national class rankings. Again, doesn't really take into account those needs. Also, looking at those class rankings mid-year, like Notre Dame right now, people are sort of complaining, well, Notre Dame has 12 commits right now. Several schools ranked above them have 20, 23 commits. It's time to sort of pause and wait on that. And also, just at the very end, class sizes. Notre Dame's not going to sign 26, 29 players in each class like a lot of schools do. So not really bleeding a lot of athletes every year. So those are my two. And how about you, Tom?
I'm going to take it a little bit different. I'm going to take it from a recruit's perspective. I'm going to say, so like pretend I'm a recruit. Underrated, the actual genuine connection with commits and current players. I think that plays a huge, huge role. I think these guys want to play with their brothers, the bond, the guys that they really connect with. I think that plays a huge, huge part, especially with a place like Notre Dame. These guys getting real close and developing that connection. I look at Blake Fisher and Rocco Spindler. I think that relationship, that's a lifelong friendship that's going to stay. I think that helps in Notre Dame's pursuit of a guy like Spindler. So I think that's an underrated aspect. Overrated, fan participation on social media. All these guys want to take to Twitter and recruit these prospects. Come to Notre Dame, come to Michigan, be a Buckeye, all this kind of stuff. And the recruits, they feed into it. Who's going to get me to 10,000 followers on Twitter? Who's going to get me to 10,000 likes on Instagram? All this kind of stuff. They love it, but I promise you, fans, you have no impact on this stuff. No kid is ever going to pick a school because the Notre Dame fans recruited me harder than the Alabama fans. I promise it has no impact on the decision, but you take to Twitter and you see it all over the place. So that's probably the most overrated aspect of recruiting. But that wraps it up for another One Question, Two Analysts, 3 minutes for Kevin Sinclair. I'm Tom Loy. As always, stay locked to irishillustrated.com.